Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. The Bachelor Season 29, led by the Bachelorette Season 21 candidate Grant Ellis, was supposed to help revive the franchise, but it failed to connect with Bachelor Nation in a meaningful way, leaving many wondering what, if anything, will repair The Bachelor. Throughout The Bachelor Season 29, Grant's inability to lead the season was highlighted several times. After meeting Grant on The Bachelorette Season 21, he appeared to be a solid fit for the lead in his own season, but his selection as the next Bachelor elicited mixed reactions. While some were unsatisfied with Grant as an option, others said he was an excellent choice due to his emotional openness, which he shown throughout Jen Fran's season. While Grant had some issues that he needed to work out, he was emotionally available and eager to find someone to move ahead in life with, which was an excellent set of attributes for a Bachelor lead. Despite recognizing that Grant might not be the best pick overall, he was ready, willing, and Bachelor Nation approved, thus his season went ahead despite any potential fan reservations. Throughout the Bachelor Season 29, Grant struggled to find time with all of his contestants, despite his desire to get to know them as well as possible. Grant's relationship with Zoe McGrady, the season's least edited cast member, remained modest throughout. While Zoe survived the early eliminations, it felt strange to see her continue on week after week when fans knew she wasn't getting individual time with Grant. Bachelor Nation, as well as Zoe, were perplexed when she referred to Dream Suites as such. Unfortunately for Zoe, her little screen time kept her on the show far longer than she should have been, ultimately wasting her time. While the show was airing, Zoe was vocal about how little screen time she had, even claiming that Bachelor producers interfered with her ability to bond with Grant. Zoe was dissatisfied with the way Grant and the show treated her, claiming that the producers did not allow her enough time to get to know him, particularly during their first one-on-one during hometowns, when they attended a silent yoga session together. Although Grant eventually found a connection during his time on The Bachelor, one of the early interactions he shared on the show left him worried whether he'd be left alone if it fell apart. Grant and Rose Somke hit it off after meeting on the first night, especially when they talked more outside the Bachelor home. Grant and Rose had an easy rapport with one another, and they made it plain that they would keep checking in to see what was going on between them. Rose suffered with Grant dating other women, but she attempted to keep it together. Rose had some issues with fellow competitor Carolina Quixano, which came to a head when Carolina got physical with Grant in front of the other ladies, and Rose confronted him about it. Grant opted to soothe her, but when Rose reported his remarks to Carolina, he struggled with the admission. Rose felt cut off from the relationship when he chastised her in front of the other ladies for telling them something he had privately revealed with her. She opted to walk away, and Grant allowed her to do so, despite his desire to repair their relationship. As The Bachelor continued, Grant felt like he was making progress in his interactions with a few ladies, notably Juliana Pasquarosa and Lygia Gare. Grant and Lygia developed a strong bond early on. The two appeared to understand each other in a profound, meaningful way, and despite their little differences, Grant was open with Lygia about how much he cared for and loved her. Grant's frequent reassurances to Lygia caused many to believe he'd pick her in the end, but he surprised Bachelor Nation by letting her go during the devastating final rose ceremony. Lygia couldn't contain her emotions when she discovered she was being broken up with rather than proposed to. Lygia was overwhelmed by Grant's treatment of her and called him out before leaving him behind, but she brought up the topic again during The Bachelor. After the final rose, telling him just how she felt. Struggling with the way Grant had reassured her so firmly and persistently, Licia was clearly upset by Grant's refusal to admit his feelings or accept it was evident that Grant was suffering with his emotions for the length. Witnessing him choose to propose to Juliana was a difficult blow. While Grant and Juliana appeared to be a happy pair, it was evident that the program was pushing Bachelor Nation in one direction while Grant was feeling something opposite. Aside from Grant and Juliana's connection, it's evident that while he enjoys her company, Juliana is dealing with the bad attention she's receiving from Bachelor Nation. After being snippy with previous Bachelor contestants, fans are struggling to connect with Juliana. Juliana, who has been talking about how she won the program and turned her relationship with Grant into a trophy to be obtained rather than a loving connection, has made it apparent that she does not appreciate fans' criticism of Grant for leading Licia astray. While Bachelor Nation is entitled to their thoughts after viewing the show, Juliana has been calling out cast members who have sided with Licia rather than enjoying her new romance post, The Bachelor. Grant's choice of someone turbulent shows that he isn't ready to settle down and is still looking for drama. While Grant and Juliana may be happily together now, Grant's behavior on The Bachelor made it plain that he was not seeking for love. Grant's tenure as the lead was challenging from the start, from his inability to connect with Zoe, despite his efforts to keep her around, to his decision to let Rose walk away despite their connection, and to the manner he led Licia. The series has to invest in stronger leads, because even by picking Juliana, Grant shown that he is not looking for long-term love, but rather something that makes him happy right now. At times, the weight of it all felt overwhelming. There were moments when Juliana wondered if she could balance everything: her relationship with Grant, her business, and the constant demands of the media. But she had learned from the best. Her grandmother had always said, "Life is a balance of hard work and love, and you must never forget which one matters most." Grant, too, was learning how to handle the public attention. The accusations from Licia had shaken him, but he had come to realize that the only thing that truly mattered was his love for Juliana and their shared future. "Don't worry about what people say," Juliana told him one evening as they sat together in their apartment. "We're building something that's real. We have each other, and we have our dreams." Grant smiled. "You're right. We've got this." Together, they faced the challenges that came their way, leaning on each other for support. Juliana and Dominique, too, found strength in their bond as sisters. They had created something bigger than they had ever imagined, a community of people who shared their values and supported each other along the way. Looking ahead, Juliana and Dominique were excited about the future of Nice Girls label. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.